Here's Paul Thomas Anderson, one of the great writer director visionaries of our generation, doing a large scale epic with comedy and action. We do our best and we give it up to the critics and the audience and the people that hand out awards to make those decisions. But I'll say this, it's definitely Paul's time.
You know what freedom is?
What?
No fear.
PTA's tone is so specific.
So specific.
It's like, how do you even describe this movie to people?
Maybe you should have studied the Rebellion text a little harder.
We say this all the time.
You know, it's
can't really
interesting because
describe
I've
it.
had friends say, well, what's it about? And then when you say, it's hard, they think you're
Being lazy.
purposefully
Yeah.
being vague, that you don't want to tell them. And I'm like, no, it's hard to describe.
really
And they're like,
hard.
all right, it's a movie, just tell me what it's about. And you're like, I know, but and then when you say what it's about, it can't convey it. So then you
Right.
don't want to say it because it almost minimizes the truth of what
Exactly.
the movie is.
You just gotta see it. Like, you ever hear that quote? You just had
You
to
gotta
be
see
there.
it.
It's like, yeah,
You gotta see it.
You just gotta see it. September 26th.
Because it has an energy. The film has an energy.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
hard to convey what something feels like.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to begin describing tonally what it was. How would you describe it?
I just think it's layered in every which way with like most of the movies when I was younger and going to the movies in the late 70s, early 80s, it feels like these movies that were like an event, like, I don't know, I remember going to see The Mission and it was like, there was a line around and all you had was a poster. And that's what, and the name Robert De Niro, and you're going like, okay, I want to go see that, or like a Scorsese movie, The Color of Money, it's like you have the name, you have the director, the actor, you just go and see it and you're taken. But here's the same thing, you got Paul and you got Leo and you got this two titans going at it and doing one hell of a picture that is gonna be a lot of fun, and you got Sean Penn as well. I mean, those are the names that you recognize off the bat, and it's like, are you kidding me? And it is that good.
I'll be seeing you very soon.
Not if I see you first.
Do you think if you read that script and it wasn't a PTA script, do you think that you still would have been on board, or would you have been like, this is too bonkers, I don't know if this makes sense?
I mean, I don't know if anybody else would have been able to pull off this script if
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
would've-
PTA.
it
So I
would've
don't even think
taken
this script
PTA.
would even exist
Yeah.
if it wasn't PTA. So that's a hard question to answer because,
Yeah.
it just would not exist. This script would not
Yeah.
exist
And if
wasn't
it did,
PTA.
it wouldn't be the same. You would just
Yeah.
look at it and be like, this is, I don't even know what, but with Paul, you're like,
Yeah.
got it.
The second that this gaggle of journalists left the screening, everyone's is talking about how great it is and starts speculating about Oscars and major awards and stuff. Is that exciting to you, or at this point in your careers, do you really not think about that stuff?
I think we just want people to see this movie in the theaters. I mean, it's important, people are always asking about original ideas, original concepts. Here's Paul Thomas Anderson, one of the great writer director visionaries of our generation, doing a large scale epic with comedy and action, and that we make these films, we do our best, and we give it up to the critics and the audience and the people that hand out awards to make those decisions. But I'll say this, it's definitely Paul's time.
And I think, like, listen, if that thing happens, there's no control over that. If it happens, great. But I'm with Leo. I hope people go to see this movie on the big screen, because if not, you're missing out.
You're gonna get this a lot, but do you have a favorite in his catalog?
You know what's crazy?
It's torn.
Honestly, I think, yeah, we love all his stuff, but I think he really set a new tone.
Well,
With
one battle after another.
September 26th.
Yeah.
One battle after another, I think he really set a new tone.
This is definitely one of my new favorites. I always get torn between Phantom Thread and There Will Be Blood and Magnolia, but I loved Phantom. Something about Phantom Thread was special to me.
I love that movie.
What's going down with the Sensei's Underground Railroad right now? Like, where did that end up? And likewise, I want to know, is Bob still like providing explosives? Is he running the pirate radio? Like, where did you guys end up?
Where did our characters end up?
I don't know. I think you'll be playing something, some band or something, right? You bought some stuff. Like
The block past normal, I'll go with the local band,
band,
play at the
yeah.
local pub.
Well, actually, there was one. There was one scene, I think there was something that we shot like for after
Yeah.
that he didn't use, but I was back in the dojo teaching.
So that's official. That's good.
I think I'd be there too, right? I'd be
Yeah.
back.
He seemed pretty blasé about the whole thing. He wasn't scared. He's like,
Yeah.
I'll handle this as it comes.
Yeah, I know some people in high places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my character is going to continue to smoke pot and try to relate to his daughter.
That's just how the cards were rolled out for me.
It's not cards. You don't roll cards. It's dice.
Dad, what is wrong with you?
Where's Deandra at? What's she doing?
I think Deandra's in prison. It doesn't look like it did. Yeah, I think she got some time. Don't you?
I couldn't tell, honestly. I mean, it was like a harsh interrogation, but with the tone of this movie, you don't really know.
You know what? That's the thing. That is.
She could have
the
been
thing.
bailed out.
That is the thing. You never know. Like she's somewhere in Mexico. I'm somewhere. Liz back home fighting the cause. You don't know where these three women are.
Speaking of Mexico, wherever you are, what do you think her day-to-day life is like? Like, what's she doing out there? Any closure, you think?
Ooh, I don't think it's any
She done
closure. I
broke some
think
man's heart.
probably so, because Perfidia is a heartbreaker. But I also think that per her letter, I think she's doing a lot of reflecting. I think it's a lot of reflecting. I think she's sorry, and I think that I think she's just hoping for the day that is safe enough to get back to her baby.
God damn it! Viva la revolución!